All right, for all of you that just finished watching my video talking about what's after AMC, what I have planned for a couple of stocks moving forward so people could bake back their money, starting out small and climbing up. For some people, they're not going to want to get into that world of the stocks. They just had their thing. If you want to do something in the sense of like, long-term type, safer type, whatever like that, like a hedge on everything that's going on, I'm going to tell you, listen, this is what I've done. You know, we're not in a normal market anymore. We're not in a normal economy. We're not even in a normal government anymore. And doesn't matter if you're not in the United States, your government ain't normal either. The one thing that all of us all have together, doesn't matter what you are, you're Mexican, American, from France, or whatever, the one core thing is all of our economies are about to go through a giant upheaval. Currencies are going to collapse. Currencies are going to rise. Currencies are going to have to be backed by other things. There's going to be new strategic relations between countries, new manufacturing relationships, new alliances, all kinds of stuff. But the one core thing they all have in common is they're going to have to do cross-border payments. Now, these cross-border payments can only be executed by the modern system, which is now the Ripple network. Whether you like it or not, I've been trying to find flaws in that network. And I know the lawsuit and everything, but that's for XRP to be considered a security or not. I don't get involved in that, whatever. And I agree that the SEC should put tons of regulations on crypto. A lot of people got hurt out there because everybody and their mother came up with a shit coin, and all these exchanges were all nefarious. Like, I said it for a long time. Don't trust the exchanges. Don't keep it there, because that was like a license to steal. That's what was going on. That being said, I don't look at XRP as an investment. I don't look at it as that. I just look at it as I'll give you an example. In the country that I'm in right now, there's a certain part of land that technically was worthless for years, but there's a certain European firm that's putting in a high-speed train connecting two cities, which is be great for me because one of the hospitals I go up to is up there. But it's a long drive to get up there. It's a Harvard Medical Center up there. They're building a high-speed train that's going to go right through that worthless land. So people I know are, buying chunks along that line because when the time does come, it's going to be very valuable. Now, that's how I look at XRP. XRP, when the BRICS nations go live with all their gold-backed currencies and cross-border payments start happening outside of the SWIFT, and I know they're trying to, the U.S. is trying to do stuff with, central bank currency, dollar, digital, whatever. I get it. Something different than happened than before. A lot of countries are angry at the United States and the United States system and the dollar. Neither here nor there. I love my country. I don't trust my government. But that being said, people around the world are saying, why are we doing that old system? And that old system gives way to a new system. That new system is the Ripple network and XRP. And then I've already pointed many examples of all types of countries working together. I mean, Saudi Arabia and Iran have shook hands and now are going to go into. Do you like understand what that means? That's like a big go fuck your mother to the United States. For the people of Iran, giant love. I got nothing. I ain't got no beef against you. Like I said, it's a situation where we have countries now connecting with each other, and the one thing they need to establish between each other is trade, and trade means money, and money means cross-border payments. So what I've decided to do after AMC has its yes or no vote on April 27th, I'm going to be sticking with my plans for XRP and some of the other coins as well, just because they have value as well. I'm going to be doing that, putting that away, and that's basically that. It's just an evolution. That's all it is. It's just like in the old days of tech when everybody was building software. I remember there were guys, and I'll tell you some of the stories later on, but some of the people I knew, they were like, they're gonna need a lot of servers for this. And there were people buying out warehouses any way they can to stick servers for the first data centers. So while everybody was in Silicon Valley, high on the, we're the next tech company, there were people like in Arizona getting worthless warehouses and putting tons of servers and air conditionings and basically starting up the business of like, okay, now you got to do business with us because as you grow, you need storage and we got the storage for you. Things are changing. So that's my plan. Is it going to be a profitable plan? I believe it is. Do I see XRP as a security? I don't look at it in that capacity. I look at it as I'm buying something that is going to be valuable in the future to a lot of parties around the world. That's the way I look at it. It's going to have value. I'll hold some of it. I'll stake some of it with some banks or some companies or governments across like that. It's cheap now. That's what I'm doing. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. That's also going to free me up to be able to say, hey, look at the stock I found. You understand? Because I won't be in the market no more. That's my plan.